Welcome everyone to Bloom at the Yoga Garden. Thank you so much for joining me, and this is our quick fix practice for this week. So we're going to begin as usual by lying back and down in Shavasana. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Nice long back neck. Don't have your chin sticking up, shoulders rolling away from your ears. Arms rotated so the backs of the hands are on the floor. Palms facing up, and if you want to, you can gently but firmly press the index finger and thumb together in a Hasta Mudra. Heel of the right foot at the right edge of the mat, heel of the left foot at the left edge of the mat. And just take a couple of rounds of breath to allow yourself to arrive on your mat. In and out. And just follow your breath briefly. Notice the cool breath, the slightly cool breath entering through your nostrils. And then maybe you'll even notice how the breath that leaves your nostrils is that tiny little bit warmer, having journeyed through your body, through your lungs. So just feel your inhaling freshness, renewal, and as you exhale, you're letting go of any, not just carbon dioxide, but any other toxins, anything else that you don't need, and that's moving out into the atmosphere. In and out, and just allow yourself to be here now, to arrive on your mat. So I'm just going to read a little Thich Nhat Hanh meditation to you, and if you would like to, you can breathe or can synchronize your breath and time to this little meditation. Inhaling, I breathe in this moment. Exhaling, I breathe out everything that is not of this moment. Inhaling, I am here in my body, in the present. Exhaling, I let go of anything that is not of this moment. Inhaling, I breathe in spaciousness. Exhaling, I breathe out solidity, rigidity. Inhaling, I breathe in possibility. Exhaling, I breathe out expectation. Inhaling, I breathe in the beginner's mind, the unknown. Exhaling, I breathe out limitations, what I think I know. And return to your natural breath. So I feel this is quite appropriate, the words of that little meditation for today's practice, because we're breathing out in the expectation of what we can and can't do, because we're still talking about balance today. And we're breathing in the possibility of maybe being able to do something that we didn't expect to be able to do. And we're forgetting about what we know. We're forgetting about what we think about our bodies. We're accepting where we are and embracing anything new that our bodies bring to our practice today. And most importantly of all, I breathe out limitations. So the important thing is to have the I can do attitude. I am. So we want to carry that with us throughout our practice today. So just continue to follow your breath for a few more rounds. And see if you can release and let go. Notice if there's anywhere you might still be holding tension. My neck feels a little tight for some reason. So just move in whatever way your body feels it needs to, gently easing out anywhere that feels a little bit tight, anywhere that might be feeling a little bit tense. And then we'll all take a big inhale. Take your arms up, back behind your head. See if you can touch the floor with the backs of the hands. Press into the heels of the right foot, press into the heel of the left foot as you stretch out the length of your body nice and gently. One more breath here, inhale here, and exhale gently. Bring your arms down and just let everything go. And then from here, we're going to bring our knees in towards our chest, and we'll just do a wee quick rock from side to side, and then gently begin to straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. So don't worry if they don't straighten, give them the backs of your legs a wee rub. So we're just going to do a wee bit of core work. So if you've any back issues, and of course this applies to not just the back issues, but the whole of your yoga practice, you listen to your own body, you do what feels right for you and leave out anything that doesn't. As I keep saying, we're not here to hurt ourselves, we're here to enjoy ourselves and maybe challenge ourselves a little bit, but not to the extent where we're going to do any damage. So back issues, hold on to the edges of your mat. Otherwise, arms up in line with your shoulders. And we're going to inhale, feet down and arms back. Exhale, bring them up again. Inhale, arms back, feet down. Exhale, bring them up. So you should be feeling this in your tummy. If you feel this in your back, please hold on to the edges of your mat and just do your feet, or even just do your arms. All we're doing is warming up the body, but at the same time, if it's suitable for us, engaging our core, warming our core, getting a little bit of fire going in the belly, a wee bit of tapas. So try not to let the lower ribs, the floating ribs, poke out as you take your arms back. You are inhaling, of course, but you're not sticking your chest up. So we'll do 2 more. And hopefully you might be feeling this a little bit. And then we'll bring our knees in towards our chest. Give them a wee rock from side to side. Well done. Nice little warm up. So our balancing classes require a bit of yin, a mixture of yin and yang. So this is going to be our yin posture. So maybe move yourself slightly over to the right side of your mat and then shift your shoulders over to the left if you can, and then bring your left leg over and followed by your right leg. So this might already be feeling quite uncomfortable or stretched. So if that's the case, keep your right hand on the floor or prop something under your right or beside your right hip. So we're really trying to keep the right hip more or less on the floor, right buttock on the floor. And this is maybe enough for you, so just stay here pressing into the right hand. Maybe you'll cross the right ankle over the left. Maybe you'll bring the right arm up overhead and hold on to it with the left hand. Just stretch the right arm over gently to the left. So you're in a banana shape, banana asana. So this is a yin pose, and in yin yoga you probably would hold this maybe for 5 minutes. We're not holding it for 5 minutes. We are here for a quick fix. One more breath here. And then gently, the same way as you come in, release your hands. Just reverse everything onto the cross of your legs. Straighten your legs and bring your body back to center. So maybe shift over to the left side of your mat this time and take your shoulders over to the right, and then your right leg over, and maybe cross the left leg over the top of the right leg. Either keep your left hand here for a wee bit of support, or bring it up overhead and take hold of the left hand this time with the right hand and gently encourage it over to the left, and feel a stretch down the left side of your body. So you can have your head wherever feels right for you. You don't have to have your head in any particular position. So again, breathing into the left side of the body. Feel a lovely stretch down the left side of the body. This does feel quite good. One more breath here. And then gently, same way as we went in, release the arms, undo the cross of the legs, move your legs back, and finally move your body back to the centre of your mat. And then from here, we're going to roll over onto the left side of your body. So this time we're not going to be in Banana Asana, we're wanting to be straight. So this is our first balancing challenge. So you can, if you can, bring your head down onto your left arm. So your left arm's reaching up behind, and if you look down, your body should be quite straight. So you can see when I start to wriggle about, I'm quite wobbly. So press into the heels, and that immediately will switch on the muscles in the legs. Navel back towards your spine. Keep your hand here if you need to. But if you can, maybe lift the right leg up and down. So you can have your right hand on the right thigh. So keep working into the heel of the left leg. So just bring your right leg up to wherever it goes. So do one more. Then bring your right hand down again and maybe lift both legs up. And then this time, see when you bring both legs up, see if you can lift your right leg up. So your right hand is supporting you now, but maybe, whoops, you'll be able to bring your right hand up as well. Just a wee challenge. You don't have to do this bit. Keep your right hand down if you need to. Lower your right leg down. Lovely, well done. And then we'll just bring our right foot in and we'll place it on the inside of our left thigh. And we are in, bring your right hand up if you can. You're in a sort of a side tree pose. So keep working with the left foot. Breathe, smile. It's not supine tree because we're not on our back. One more breath. Release your foot. And then we're going to turn onto the right side. So same thing again on the right side. And I'm going to turn round so you can see me. So right hand is stretched out. Rest your right ear on your right hand. Left hand down to begin with. Work into the heels. See how your balance is. Work into the heels and engage your core for your balance. Maybe bring your left hand onto your left thigh. And inhale up. Exhale down. So just bringing your left leg up as high as feels okay for you. No prizes for going any further. And now bring your left hand down and maybe you lift both legs up and down. Both legs up and down. But again, do what suits you. Continue to do what we were doing if that was enough for you. And then this time maybe you'll lift your left leg up. I'm wobbly at this side. So both legs are off the floor. And maybe, whoops, bring your left arm up. This is a challenge for me in this side. Strangely enough, my right side you'd think should be better. One more breath here. And gently bring yourself down, press into your left hand, roll onto your tummy, press into your hands and bring yourself up into tabletop. So meet me with your knees and feet hip-width apart, knees underneath your hips, wrists below your shoulders, and actively press the floor away. And from here, we're just going to swing the hips over to the left and then over to the right. Over to the left. So really let everything move and over to the right. And then we're going to do a couple of cat-cows. But again, we're going to let our cat-cows move. So normally we just go straight forward and back. So move whatever way feels right for you. So take a big inhale, dip your bottom down towards, your tummy down towards the floor, bottom up, and maybe swing your hips to the right or left. And of course, take another breath here when you need to. And exhale, round your spine, and same thing again. So I'm coming, inhale into my cow pose. I'm going to bump my hips right and left. Exhale into my cat. And again, hips left and right. So one more each. Into your cow, bottom down. Oh, why am I saying bottom down? Bottom up towards the ceiling, tummy down. And exhale. And then bring yourself back into your static tabletop, and we're going to reach back with the right foot and leg. Bring the knee in towards your right buttock, and then we're going to lift the right knee up towards the ceiling, but try not to collapse into the left hand. So you're trying to lift this right knee up as high as you can. Maybe you'll turn and look up at your right knee. And we'll do a couple of circles just with that right knee. 2 strong arms. And now you're going to straighten the back leg back along the mat. So ideally right arch in line with the toes, but take your left foot out if you need to. Plant your left hand and inhale up with the right. Press into the baby toe side of the right foot, will help your balance. Inhale up, exhale down. This is a prep for side plank. Inhale up and exhale down. Bring your right knee in, and we'll do the same on the left side. So we're going to reach back with the left foot and leg, pressing the floor away. Left heel in towards your bottom and lift your left knee up towards the ceiling. Maybe you look back and see your left knee, your left foot. And again, a few circles with the left knee. 2 strong arms. And then reach back with the left foot. Plant the left foot. So ideally left arch in line with the toes, but take it out a bit if you need to. And then inhale up with the left hand and arm. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Plant the left hand, bring the left knee in, and then walk your hands forward a wee tiny bit. Tuck your toes under and bring yourself up into downward facing dog. So lift your sit bones up really high. Don't worry about having straight legs or anything. Shoulders away from your ears and away from each other. Press the floor away and just straighten one leg at a time. So focus on the heel of the straight leg. Maybe have a wee twist at the same time. And once you've done that 3 or 4 times, come into your static dog. So lift your sit bones up.
Navel back towards your spine, lift your kneecaps and let your head go. And breathe. And smile. You can nod your head yes, or shake your head no, whatever you feels right for you. And then step your feet in about the length of one foot and take the weight onto your left hand and see if you can reach round and take hold of the outside or anywhere at all actually on the left leg and turn. Use that wee bit of leverage to bring yourself around into a nice twist and look under your left arm. Back to centre, plant both hands. Inhale here. Exhale, take hold of the right arm. Look under, left leg, sorry, look under, no, right leg and look under your right arm. Sorry, folks. I apologise. I have a lovely view out here, lovely daisies, yellow poppies and lupins that have seated themselves. Strong right arm and then gently release that hand. And from here, we're going to walk our feet forward, bring them out the full width of the mat and sit yourself down into Malasana. So your feet are at 10 to 2. And if you can come down here easily, if your heels are off the floor, put a rolled up blanket or a couple of blocks underneath your heels. Or stay on your toes and keep your hands on the floor. But if you're comfortable here, bring your elbows to the inside, lift your heart center up, sacrum going down towards the floor, and breathe. So wherever you are now, look forward, lift up your heart center, and then from here, we're going to take our left hand to the right ankle and inhale up with the right arm. So try not to let your left knee roll in when you do this. And then we'll swap sides. Right hand to left ankle, reach up. Swap again, left hand to right ankle and reach up. Left hand, right hand to left ankle, reach up. One more each side. Left hand to right ankle, reach up. Last one. Right hand to left ankle, reach up. Bring your hands back to centre, press into your feet and straight up to stand. Lovely, well done. And maybe give your feet a wee, a wee walk out. And then from here, come to stand Tadasana, and we're going to bring our hands down by their sides, and we're going to tell yourself you're taking the weight onto your left foot and leg. Begin to reduce contact with the right and sweep it out to the side. See how that feels. Now see if you can take your hands in the opposite direction. So as I was saying before in previous classes, we don't fall over when we're stationary, we fall over when we're moving. So this could be more of a challenge. So let's swap sides. Take the weight onto your right foot. Try wee swings with your left leg to begin with. And then whoops. Don't worry if you fall. I mean, well, you're not going to fall, your foot will come down. I actually find it easier once I bring in my arms, but you might not. Find something that's not moving is the important thing. And then bring yourself back to stand. So we're going to go back to the right side. So tell yourself you're taking the weight into your left foot and bring your right foot up. Maybe you'll be able to reach down and take hold of the right toes. And this is where you'll use a belt or a scarf if you need to. And maybe take your right toes out to the side. And of course,
Go to a wall if you need to. I happen to have a convenient wall here. And bring your leg out to the side and back to centre. Out to the side and back to centre. So maybe don't try that moving if you're standing unless you have brilliant balance. So bring that leg down again and we'll come back to two legs where you feel really secure. So we're going to do the same thing. Bring your left leg in, take hold of your toes. Now this is my tight side. So of course use a belt here or a scarf if you need to. And take it out to the side and back. And again, go to your wall. Just knowing it's there. And gently release. And from here, we're going to, again, come onto our left foot and leg and lift our right foot up. So you can have hands on your hips or your heart centre. And then we're going to take it back so both knees are in line. We're going to do Natarajasana. So this could be your dancer pose. Maybe you'll hold onto your ankle or your foot. Maybe you'll just stand here on one leg. And then bring your left hand up. You can take a little mudra if you want and focus on that. It helps with your balance. Or maybe you'll take hold of the toes of the right foot and begin to lift the right thigh up towards the ceiling. So if you do that, you press your hand into your foot and your foot into your hand and you keep focusing. Find something that's not moving. Wobbling is fine. And breathe. One more breath here. And gently bring your thigh back. Bring your hand down. And you're back onto 2 feet. So we'll do the other side. So tell yourself you're taking the weight onto your right foot and leg. Lift your left leg up again. Bring your left knee back in line with the right knee. That might be enough to stand here. Maybe you'll take your mudra, but maybe you'll be able to take hold of your left ankle anywhere tall, or again use a belt and just stand here. So we want both knees in line if you're here. But if you want to go a bit further, begin to lift your left thigh up towards the ceiling or your left knee up towards the ceiling, the way we did at the beginning. Press your hand into your foot into your hand, and breathe. Strong right leg. One more breath here. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale. Gently bring yourself out and bring yourself back to stand. So we're just going to finish with a couple of rounds of sun salutations, because it's that time of the year when we want to thank the sun for shining and for the lovely heat that we get from the sun. So bring your hands together at your heart center. Take a big inhale and exhale. Then inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Make contact with the floor and step back with the right foot into your runner's lunge. Step back with your left foot into plank. Look forward and then knees, chest, chin to the floor, elbows in. Slither through into cobra. Tuck your toes under, up into down dog. Take a big inhale here. And on your next inhale, look forward
Step through with the left foot and leg. Right knee to the floor. Press into the toes of the back foot. Step forward. Uttanasana. Press into all four corners of your feet. Inhale, bring yourself up. And exhale, hands down. We're going to keep going. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, look forward, step back with the left foot and leg, runner's lunge. Press into the toes of the back foot, contact with the floor. Plank. Knees, chest, chin to the floor, elbows in, slither through into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Back into down dog. Take a breath here. And then step through with your right foot, left knee to the floor. Press into the toes of the back foot. Uttanasana. Excuse me. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So we're going to do one more of those, or two more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Step back with the right foot, runner's lunge. Tuck the toes, the back foot. Exhale into plank. Knees, chin, chest to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Exhale into down dog. Take a breath here, look forward. Step through with the right foot, right knee to the floor. Press into the toes of the back foot. Come into Uttanasana. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We'll do the other side now. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Look forward. Step back with the left foot. Runner's lunge. Press into the toes of the back foot. Plank. Upper body, front body come into the back body. Knees, chin, chest, elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. Step forward with the right foot and leg, left knee to the floor, look forward, press into the toes of the back foot, step forward, Uttanasana, press into all four corners of the feet, inhale up, tiny back bend, exhale, hands to your heart center. Well done. So from here we're just going to make our way down onto our mat, nice and slowly. Whatever way you want to come down onto your mat now. So nice and carefully bring yourself down. Swing your legs to one side. And we're going to just do one tiny little bit of a twist before we finish. So bring your knees in towards your chest. Take your arms out in cactus arms if that's okay for you, or else just down by the sides of your body. Big inhale, and exhale, drop your knees over towards the right, head left. And breathe. So you feel a lovely stretch all down the left side of the body. Inhale back to center. And exhale down to the left. So we're trying to keep both shoulders on the floor. And feel the stretch down the right side of the body. One more breath here. My tummy's rumbling like mad. Inhale back to center. And bring your arms down, plant your feet in the floor. And you're ready for your relaxation. So either knees bent and rolling in towards each other, or legs straight out
along the floor. So if you notice your tummy rumbling too, it's because your internal organs are getting that little bit of a massage, a little bit of a shift about as you do your twists. So get yourself nice and comfortable, put on any extra layers you need so that you can sit still. You don't need to move for the next few minutes. So shoulders rolling away from your ears, arms are rotated so the backs of the hands are on the floor. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Deep, slow, calm and ease. Smile, release. Present moment, wonderful moment. Just allow yourself to be here in the present, in this wonderful moment where you can allow your body to begin to assimilate the work that it has just done. Breathing in, freshness, renewal. Breathing out, letting go of all those toxins, things that you don't need, not just physically, but mentally as well. Nice, long, slow inhales, soft, relaxing, releasing exhales. Inhale and exhale. And just take a quick scan of your body and see if you can let go a tiny little bit anywhere else. If there's anywhere that you're feeling a bit tight or you're still holding on, see if you can release into those areas and just let go a little bit more. So start with the toes, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, the ankles, the heels, shins, calves, kneecaps, the backs of the knees, fronts of the thighs, the backs of the thighs. Allow your legs to be really heavy on the mat, letting go. No tension, no holding. The points of the thighs, the buttocks, the side waist, the front ribs, the back ribs, the heart centre, the collarbones, the tops of the shoulders, the backs of the shoulders, the whole of your torso heavy on the mat. And just let everything go. Now the tops of the arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the backs of the hands, the palms of the hands, all the fingers releasing, letting go. The arms heavy on the mat. So now all of your torso, your arms and your legs completely supported by the mat. The sides of the neck, the jaw, the hinge of the jaw, the lips curling into just the tiniest little bit of a smile, the nostrils, the ears, the eyes, the eyelids just touching very lightly. The eyebrows center the eyebrows, the forehead smooth, open. The whole of your body resting, completely supported by the mat, ready to give, ready to receive. Breathing in, breathing out. Nothing to do but be here now. Nowhere to be but here. So try and see if you can really look inside and find and be aware of that sense of calm, that sense of peace, that place where everything is okay. And I'm just going to share with you a letter by Albert Camus, and it starts, "My dear, in the midst of hate, I found there was within me an invincible love. In the midst of tears, I found there was within me an invincible smile. In the midst of chaos, I found there was within me an invincible calm. I realized through it all that in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. And that makes me happy, for it says that no matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me there is something stronger, something better, pushing right back." So no matter how hard the world pushes against you, within you there's something stronger, something better, pushing right back. So your relaxation is almost complete. Begin to breathe more deeply. Wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. And then when you're ready, bring your knees in towards your chest. Rock gently from side to side. Take your rock right over onto the right side and then press into your top hand and bring yourself up and meet me in any comfortable seated position with your hands together at your heart center. So thank you so much for joining me for this practice, this quick fix today. I really appreciate the fact that you take time to join me. Let the love in our hearts guide the words that we speak and the thoughts that we think. Namaste.